Hey y'all, it's the real deal. Anita Skill back with another reaction. Shout out to all my real deal gang. And y'all, we back into this domestic violence investigating. Now, the reason why I want to speak on domestic violence, because it look like to me it's get worse and worse in some states. Okay. I pulled up, I tried to get a little stats from Aikens, but instead I had found someone that they hired back in 2016, y'all. This is 2022, but this they hired a full time domestic violence investigator. Now I don't know who it is. I don't know what they mean, but let's listen to this.
To try to tackle the problem. News Channel 6's Stephanie Borman live in our newsroom now. And Stephanie, I know the city of Aiken has been awarded a grant to hire a person whose job is all about investigating domestic violence cases.
Brad, that's right. This all started through the Safe Communities initiative when officials realized that many offenders have histories of domestic violence in their families. Tonight, the City Council will be voting to accept that award to hire a full-time domestic violence investigator.
There's still a long way to go towards reforming South Carolina's troubling reputation as one of the nation's top 10 states for deadly violence against women.
10 top states deadly violence for women. Aiken, South Carolina was one of them.
In 2013, the state ranked first in the nation for domestic violence cases, dropping to fifth in 2014.
Did y'all hear that? Dropping fifth. So Aiken, South Carolina is high. They high up in domestic violence. So what's the problem? They hired someone to help investigate these crimes.
Lawmakers push for stronger sentences against repeat offenders. Local governments are taking matters into their own hands. To reduce the number of cases in Aiken, the Department of Public Safety wasted no time applying for a grant to hire a full-time domestic violence investigator.
I think this person will help us figure out which ones are really perpetrators and which ones we can just maybe give some counseling to and they can change their actions.
Susan Selden is the executive director of the Cumbie Center in Aiken, which assists domestic abuse victims. She says when the city fills this position, she hopes it's someone with specialized training that will help law enforcement officers write detailed incident reports. Selden says the details are crucial in ensuring offenders stay behind bars.
They'll have a better understanding of how victims react.
If passed by City Council, the 3-year grant pays for the salary of the domestic violence investigator, which totals nearly $89,000 a year. Since the grant is a 90-10 match, the position would end up costing taxpayers nearly $10,000. However, Aiken Mayor Rick Osmond says it's a forward-thinking solution that citizens would greatly.
Okay, so what they decide to do is to hire someone. Hey, Keisha, turn your phone down. They hired a domestic violence investigator to handle their awards and grants. So they letting the grants pay for the person who can help them with the violence. So that's a step. But now I want to get to domestic violence in other states. Here we go. We look at the domestic violence related homicides in 2021 in Wisconsin. It's 80% domestic, y'all. And in 2021, Milwaukee is 25%. And 2022 in Milwaukee, it's 19%. So we got a little better down in 2022. And 2021 was a little high. But other than that, it did improve. Now, domestic violence, crime, related homicides has changed tremendously in these different states. Okay? So what we have to do to prevent these kind of crime is to get somebody who can, handle, not talk about it, not be behind the desk, but have knowledge of doing this. So that's what Aiken's South Carolina has come up with, like different centers and for to assist and abuse personnel like that. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.